Hey, what's up everybody? Luke here with another episode of Transformation Secrets, and today I'm going to be talking about weight. Why does your weight fluctuate all the time? Are you gaining fat? Are you gaining muscle? What does it all mean? So hopefully by the end of this, you're going to kind of understand on why your weight is fluctuating, which will take away, hopefully, some of the emotions and not make you keep quitting and think you have to do something different, because that is one of the biggest mistakes. So every single day, I get a message from somebody that says, why did my weight go up? And then they send all these emojis crying, all this stuff. I had one lady, and this may be you, like, be honest with yourself. This happens, I can't tell you how many times this happens. I had one lady start a brand new program, exercising, eating healthy, dropped 7 pounds the first 6 days. 7 pounds in 6 days. On the 7th day, her weight, she stepped on the scale and her weight went up 0.5, half a pound. And she started freaking out like her life was over. It's like saying, this always happens to me. I start off good and then the weight goes back up. Why is this happening? Oh, I could never succeed at anything. I said, hold on. Please just hold on for 1 second. You lost 7 pounds in 6 days. You gained half a pound. You are down 6.5 pounds within your first week. You are not doing anything wrong, right? And it sounds crazy when you say it out loud and look at the larger picture. But when you're in the moment, and I know you do this, I used to do it myself all the time, you just start freaking out for absolutely no reason. The one thing that I want you to get out of this entire message today, even if you do everything perfect, even if you exercise perfect, whatever that means, even if you eat perfect for your body, your weight is going to fluctuate. There will be days that it goes down. There will be days that it goes up. No matter what. So the best thing that you could do is track it, is figure out why it's going up, how it's going up, what time of the month does it go up, what time of the week does it go up, and you're going to start seeing a pattern. And it could be a pattern based on many things, on the types of food that you eat, whatever it may be. But the next thing that I want you to know is every single time the scale goes up, you are not gaining fat. Just like every time the scale goes down, you're not gaining fat. It is literally, you hear this all the time, it is just a number. It's an important number because it helps you stay, whatever your maintenance is, it helps you know that you're on the right track, but you have to look at the larger picture. So if you track your weight every single day for 7 days, it's going to go like this. I've never seen a weight constantly go like this. If you are a human being, if you have a heartbeat, if you have human body stuff, your weight is always going to fluctuate, and you need to know that. And for you knowing that, you know that it's okay that it fluctuates. So why does it fluctuate? If it's not fat, then why does it fluctuate? So if you know that you're eating the way you're supposed to be eating, if you're exercising, doing all that stuff, and your weight is fluctuating, again, it is not fat. So if you're not on that plan and your eating's all over the place and you're going to fast food multiple times a week and eating out, then probably is fat, I'll be honest. But if you're on the healthy plan and your weight is fluctuating and you feel like giving up because you keep seeing it go down and up, you need to look at the larger picture. And here are 3 of the main reasons for me on why that weight does fluctuate so much. All right, so number 1 is you ate late in the day. One of the biggest myths is don't eat after X amount of time, right? How many of you have heard, I can't eat after 7 p.m. I stop eating after 6 p.m. There's no need to do that. Absolutely no need to do that. It does not make you gain fat if you eat late, whatever lies you've been told, I promise you. I eat late all the time, all right? And what happens if you do gain a pound the next day because you ate late, all that means is your body hasn't digested that food yet and you haven't pooped it out yet. That's all it means. It just means it's sitting there in your stomach. You probably feel bloated. You probably feel gross. You feel like you got fatter, right? But I promise you, by middle of the day, when you go to the restroom, that pound falls off. By the time you wake up the next day, that pound falls off. So did you gain a pound of fat just because you ate after a certain amount of time? No. And again, when you say it out loud, it sounds crazy, but this is what we've been trained of, right? So number one reason, or I won't say one of the many reasons why your weight will fluctuate the next day is because you eat later. Again, there's nothing wrong with eating late. Nothing wrong at all. It's just that your food hasn't digested yet, so the scale goes up. For your long-term results, there's nothing wrong. If you want to look great in a swimsuit the next day, then don't eat late. Let that food digest before you go to sleep. That's it. That's the only reason why, if you want to eat late or not. All right? So eating late. One of the main reasons why your weight will fluctuate. Number two, you had a lot of sodium, right? Again, sodium has this bad rap. But there's nothing wrong with sodium. Like, if you drink water, that sodium's just going to get flushed out. So if you have a lot of sodium, what happens? You store water easier. And when you store water inside of your body, that equals weight. So if the scale goes up, guess what? It's water weight. You didn't gain fat. And what happens to water weight? You pee it out. And then when you're done peeing, that weight falls off again. So you may go out to eat, but hey, you're a smart person, you planned ahead, you know exactly what you ate, you stayed in with your calories, all this stuff, right? And yet, you gain a pound the next day and you start freaking out. I guess I could never eat out, blah, 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 right? The reason why it went up, if you eat out, even if it's healthy, I guarantee you there's tons of sodium in it, right? They want it to taste good, so you keep coming back to it, so they drown it in salt and all this stuff that has a lot of sodium. So you eat it, you're going to bloat. And when you bloat, you gain a pound. Again, you did not gain fat, you gained water. When you pee, you're going to lose that weight. All right, so the next 1 or 2 days, that weight's gonna fall off just because it's just bloat. So again, the first reason, you either need to poop it out. The second reason, you need to pee it out, right? And the third reason, it could be many different things. It could be sleep and stress, right? So a lot of times, so I actually had a client go through this recently. She was part of a high stress job and like always stressed out. Like from the moment she came in, you could tell she's stressed out. And about in the making of this video, podcast, YouTube, wherever you're watching it, she got fired from her job about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and she dropped 8 pounds, just like that. And she was like, I didn't change anything. Like the only thing that I changed is I stopped working. I said, look, I was like, within the last 2 weeks, she was on like a whole week vacation and just like having fun. I was like, you got fired from this stressful job that you hated around stressful people all the time, not sleeping enough, not doing all this stuff, and you're just super stressed out. You got rid of that stress, you went on vacation, you enjoyed your life, and she dropped 8 pounds. Prior to this, she's never lost more than like 2 pounds within a week, 2 weeks. So you may just be having a lot of stress. You may be not sleeping enough, which you should be sleeping, of course, the recommended 8 hours, minimum 6 hours, but hopefully you could get 8 hours. And that alone is just holding on to weight. Again, is it fat? Probably not. If you're eating bad, then yeah. But if you're following a plan and you're not losing the weight, you are not gaining fat. All right? So I wanted to make this because I know so many people stress out about weight. Again, I used to be one of them. Every single video, podcast, whatever I do, every single thing I do, trust me, I am talking to myself. And that's why I know it will help you guys because it helps me to hear it as well. All right? So again, maybe you need to poop, maybe you need to pee, maybe you need to sleep. Take care of all of that and just look at the larger picture of things. If after a week of doing what you're doing, 2 weeks, and the scale is going up, maybe you're doing it wrong and maybe you seek some help or adjust things on your own, right? But over the course of a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's going to go like this. But if it's going like this on the way down, then you're going to be okay and you're on the right path. And you just have to keep going. Just keep going. Don't think you need to do anything different. Stop stopping, quit quitting. and keep rocking it. So if you guys enjoyed this and want some more free content like this, just go to transformationsecretspodcast.com. We have 21-day challenges. We have 6-week challenges. We have 12-week transformation challenges, or you could just keep getting free content, whatever helps you guys out. Have a wonderful day. Peace.